Reading for November 4th, Science of Mind, A Philosophy, a Faith, a Way of Life by Ernest Holmes. Reading from page 311, paragraph 2, through page 312, paragraph 2, using inclusive language. Science tells us that all form comes from one substance, made manifest through vibration. This further helps us to see the relationship of the Word to the formless and teaches us the indestructibility and eternality of energy and cosmic stuff. The coal and oil we burn today passed millions of years ago from one form into another, and now, as they burn, are passing back into energy again. Nothing has happened to the energy except that it was temporarily imprisoned, that in its release and explosion it may produce heat and energy for utilitarian purposes, but nothing has happened to it. The great souls gave us this spiritual consciousness 5,000 years ago, but it was hard to make us believe it. We have had to remain in the background until science at last resolves the physical universe into that, not vacuum, but the substance, indefinable and indivisible, which people like Socrates announced, and upon which conclusions humans like Jesus base their whole system of thought and method of procedure. We are not denying the physical universe when we seek to explain it. Physical form is real, and if it were not for form, creator or intelligence would not be expressed. But right here, students are puzzled when we say that creator does know form, but not size. As Emerson said, quote, "There is no great and no small to the soul that maketh all. And whence it cometh, all things are, and it cometh everywhere." End quote. So far as the law is concerned, it does not know anything about big and little. Someone will at once say, quote, "If God knows anything, God knows big and little." End quote. God cannot know anything which is contrary to the divine being. It is impossible for the infinite to know that which is finite. The superlative cannot be the comparative. This does not mean that Creator cannot know the mountain and the molehill. We have tried to make it plain that Creator knows form but not size. It knows both the mountain and the molehill, but not as big and little. The infinite knows experience but not duration. Anything that spirit knows is, because its being passes into becoming through its self-knowing.